Well, everyone, welcome to another Bleach Saturday. It's me, good to have you here. Welcome to another uh, another week. Bro, I'm pretty tired right now. Hold on. Oh, bro, I can't even open that. That's kind of annoying. Did I do the watch? I don't know if I did. Not 100% sure if I did this since or not, but yeah, I'm glad to have you guys here again. I'm double checking if I did those ones or not. I might have not done them. I'm not 100% sure. Let me check. Hold on. But yeah, no. To put in simple words right now. Yeah, no. I've been. God damn it! Come on. Epic raid minus ground is raid. That's it. Okay. But yeah, no. I have been kind of just like grinding here and there as much as I can. I did not have the too much of a time to really grind up as much as I wanted, so I was kind of sad. But yeah, I know. Let me claim this stuff. Yeah, you collect on this page. 11th anniversary ascension. Yeah, managed to get those ones. But yeah, I couldn't actually get around to finishing most of what I needed this week, sadly. Which was kind of clearing up like a bunch of the quests on the co-op stuff. I mean, I did like a good chunk, but like the problem ended up being. Okay, so this one I actually do have enough for. Lovely. Okay, awesome. So this one I can actually just grind the fuck out of it. But yeah, no, I essentially grinded like a lot of stuff like the past week, but I just didn't have. I was gonna grind like the event. I didn't actually get around to doing the other one because I just got really tired. So that's kind of like the main thing. But let me see. Yeah, all right. It's taking a second, but yeah, no. I've got an update on that. Dude, I got so tired, like from work, like today. What the fuck is this? What? Hello? Don't tell him that my mentor's having issues. Hold on. Hold on a moment. Okay. I don't know why I was having issues just loading that. Literally loading a tab up. That's crazy. I'm guessing my internet might have just kind of had like a small snag. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken that long to load. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I did sadly miss out on like the on the whatchamacallit, the red like extra dupe kind of, the universal red dupe kind of thing. I was kind of sad. I couldn't really do too much on it because I just didn't have the time. I had 3 days left on that fucking event, and I just didn't want to really grind through it with like 150. So I kind of left it for like a different day, and then I ended up just kind of working on a whole bunch of different videos at that time. So that's kind of that there. Actually, I already did my things here. Now, I'd like to point out, by the way, I got to 61,000 fucking points, and I don't know if I'll be able to keep this up at the rate this is going. So we'll have to see. Because the main thing, right, is like, if I played enough, it would be one thing, but like, dude, I don't know what it is with the amount of stuff I need to do on that one. Like, it is kind of devious, to put it lightly. I got more medals here as well. Okay. But But I don't know how you guys are you guys liking the anniversary so far? It technically isn't the anniversary quite yet. It like seemingly, I know like the anniversary units are out technically. That was the two whatchamacallit. I think the banner is the banner still going? I don't think it is. It might be actually. Yeah, they extended it, I guess, which is kind of weird. But yeah, well, Kira and Grimjar are the two anniversary banners characters. Me personally, I don't like either of them. I wasn't really a fan of either of them. Grimjaw was a cool fight. Okura was a cool fight. They're both cool villains. I just didn't like them personally. If you like them, I do think Okura was like badass to the highest degree, but I wasn't really a fan of them. They were both like just outright dickheads. Grimjaw does have like a revamp moment on like the most recent arcs recently, so I ain't got too much complaints about him. But regardless, I did try to summon at least once on it, but yeah. I mean, other than like honestly, I think this is probably the hype I've been for a banner. I did hear that people are not happy with this one, so I actually would like to kind of explore what is going on with this banner, because I heard it was kind of mid, and I think it was partially because of like just the animations just being kind of like mediocre. So I'd like to see what they have. So on paper they might be great, but like in like practice I heard it's like really eh. Gurmius is a powerful character because it's the aura's SP plus 20% and attack plus 20%. I'm to continuously increase the spiritual pressure and attack of all his allies by 20% by simply being included on the team. He can inflict burn plus with all his attacks. Yep. Once burn plus is inflicted, he can also deal greatest elements against soul reapers, which doubles the 10% affliction-based skills. Combined with a multi-hit first strong attack and major vortex on himself from his second strong attack, is extremely good at inflicting status ailments. With the extremely powerful Frenzy plus 4, he can unleash devastating damage upon status ailment affected enemies. Thanks to ability, yep. 100% status ailment boost, damage to 70%. That's a lot of shit on it. Oh my god. Oh, he's a captain killer. I mean, that's gonna be crazy for some bosses, but like... Frenzy plus 4 is decent on it. All status ailment duration is minus 100%. Poise break is pretty good. Long stride is also really good. Weaken defense and poise. Okay. Bombardment. Oh, so his ultimate's pretty strong too. Okay. Devastation debilitated plus 2. Poise break says that's a good fucking chunk of shit. Berserker and devastation too on top of that. God damn. And then EX plus 35% to damage to enemies. 30% status ailment pressure plus 30%. Arena abilities other than all stats plus 5%. Okay. That's right. Yuhabaha, or Ewok, is a Nad strong character, so he's Nad. Drain plus, super status range, 40% defeated full stamina damage plus 20%. So he increases based on. So he's really good for like long fights. So like anything like Limit Breaker probably gets better over time. Okay. Damage to drain enemies plus 35%. Strong attack recharge minus 12%. EX full stamina damage plus 30%. Okay, I'm actually gonna ignore this one because that's kind of like really. It's the same shit actually, seemingly from that. That's kind of weird actually. He has a shorter cooldown than Yamamoto for some reason on his EX. How long this lasts? Couldn't tell you. Sprinter plus 2 Havoc Martyr, so he ignores resistances to melee attacks. Okay. Same kit as. I mean, he doesn't have aura, right? He does not. So only Yamamoto has aura. That's funny. Now, he's a Stern Ritter killer, which is kind of ironic, but I don't understand the purpose of making him like that, but okay. Does bonus damage against Quincy's, Poise Break, damage with the full stamina plus 40%. I mean, he kind of just he just kind of seems very similar to Yamamoto. It's kind of weird because they both just kill their own like groups, which is really weird. Like it's inconsistently weird. Yeah, and then we have Jugram here. So another Nad minor boost, barrier revive technique. Okay, so he reses people. Flourish plus 4. Damn. Brave battle only. Oh. Stern Raider is Soul Reaper killer. Okay. So another person to just counter straight up just Stern Raiders and Soul Reaper. So is he better than Nad? It's actually worse. Okay. Minus 16% damage taken, plus 20%. This is nice though, I guess, because he's got double soul trade on that. That's kind of disgusting though. EX plus 35%, Bruiser plus 20, defeat one enemy. So he actually gets like a bit of a like a stat boost if you defeat more than one enemy. So plus 20%. Okay, so if you defeat two enemies on your own, you get more damage. This is what it looks like. Flurry plus 4 is crazy though. Ailment reversal, so he's immune to ailments. Poise, Pierce Barrier, Burn Slice of Survival, Ignore Brave Element's ability, half block boost and debuffs. Okay, yep. Persistence Breaker, Opening Step, Defender. What the fuck is that? That's a new one. I've never heard of this one. Might just keep him alive longer. That might be what it is. So he's a new Brave Battle character. The fact that including him with this pile of dog shit is crazy. I don't think he's gonna be that great. He's gonna be good. And I think he's meant to counter. No, because he's a Soul Reaper, right? I mean, he can probably kick the ass of the new or not the new. I had like. I don't know. Yeah, he's probably better than Milaros at this point. But that's literally because he's another dark unit. Like, it doesn't really fucking do much. Like, it's good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good because it's just another opening stat character. And that shit just has gotten, like, it's just extra stats at the beginning of a match. Blocks, boosts, and debuffs. So she already does that, a good chunk of that one. I don't think it's Pierce Barrier on his shit, so that might be a little bit important for him to have. He has Flare Press 3, so he's gonna do a bit more damage for sure. Period. Just more damage. So he has opening stat boost. I don't know what opening stat boost Defender does. That is kind of like an insane new fucking ability. Alright, let's actually check him out. So, yeah, he gets more damage based on how many enemies he defeats, so that's kind of disgusting, though. Just off that, it's actually kind of gross. I don't think he has Pierce Barrier, so you might want to just, yeah, I think to put it on him, I think. No, he does have Pierce Barrier. Okay, so he has Dodge, Attack. So he is kind of just like the new meta where people just put Nat on him, so that's kind of really disgusting to a certain degree. SP, I don't know why you put these fucking dog shit on it, but, you know, you just kind of miss opportunities there. I think you probably put, damage taken decrease or damage dealt increase based on, like, low HP, I think would probably be the better bet. It's not bad. Like, don't get me wrong. It's kind of disappointing for what a new unit, but he's not bad is the fucking problem. I don't know what this is. I want to check what those things are, because I recently found that, like, there's, like, a tab for this type of stuff. No, give me a second. Would it be here? Oh, hold on. I saw a tab. There is a specific tab on that stuff. Inventory, I guess. Alright, so let me actually check those guys. Not him specifically, because I don't have him. I think for sure he's like a replacement for a unit, but the problem is I don't know how good he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be, if he has long range, he might be really disgusting. he probably is just gonna do like a lot of damage, so it's wanna be one of those case scenarios where like, oh, he does a lot of damage, so he just gonna run it down kind of thing with him. I have, let me go and edit. Augment expand. There we go. Unique attacks and abilities. No, that's not what I'm looking for. There is quest, character status. Killers, ultra skill details. Oh, okay. There it is. Okay. Let me see if I can go check that out on the thing, because I'm kind of curious what that does exactly. Okay, that's not it. Let me go check an album, because it's not giving me any more things on that to click. Because again, I'm all for new characters for Brave Battle, but the problem is like they're kind of just copy pasting some of them, and there hasn't really been like the better one was Meninas was great, or not Meninas, yeah, not Meninas. Is it Meninas? It might be actually. Let me check. So list, I can't click on details. What the fuck? Okay. Is it because I don't own them? I guess. Can I do that with her? Nope, still can't. Okay. Don't know what the fuck the point of that one is. Actually, I could probably check what just the regular stat, like the regular one from me does. Right? Yeah, so we'll go with that one, then we're gonna go down to her. I think she has that. I don't know if she has the defender one. Yeah, she just has opening stab, so we're gonna click on details. Let's see what it actually does, because I've always read this. I don't know what it actually does. Temporarily boosts attack, defense, and focus when starting a Brave Battle. Okay. So, that's what that does. What does the defender one do is what I'm curious about. Opening stab boost. Defender effect. I mean, it just increases the defense, so I don't know if it's like just like a straight up just higher like defense value kind of thing. You know, I would figure. Not really much there. I got 2 alarms going off. Fucking loudness to hell. Actually, I could probably check on the details. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Is it just straight up in the description? I just didn't see it. Might have been in the description. Hold on. We're gonna finish that up because I'm genuinely curious what the fuck that does. Can't click on that. Lovely. I guess just gotta read fucking, like, the paragraphs on his shit, alright? Oh, it's opening stat with defense. Okay, so that's what it is. It just straight up says it. That's some bullshit, actually. Hold on. So, he also has a newly introduced and very powerful Brave Battles only opening stat boost defender effect. Allow him to fight for a set period from the start of battle with boosted attack and focus alongside a massive boost to his defense. Since he has block boosts and debuffs with no attribute resistance, he can prevent enemies from using their boosts and debuff techniques while he fights in an enhanced state. So, what is even the point of that? Right? So, opening stat boost. So, is this affected by the fucking this effect? Or not? Because that's kind of my qualms with it. With no attribute restrictions, can prevent enemies from using their boost or debuff techniques while he fights in an enhanced state. Okay, so... Hold on. So, does he just have, like, a straight up better, like... Hold on. He might just straight up have, like, a better... Like, hold on. We're gonna go with Brave Battles only. Skill effect or innate effect. We're gonna do, Brave Battle only. Brave Battle only blocks, boosts, and debuffs. Opening stat boost. We're gonna click on this one. Yep. Okay, so these are like the new ones, right? So, Chad fell off like a fucking rock. You were never meta. Which is fucking funny. So, do you have blocks, boosts, and debuffs? Same shit. Okay. Okay, so I thought he had like a different one. So, they're talking out of their ass. Unless, again, the defender one is better than the regular one because it boosts your defense higher, right? He's also, he blocks, but this fucking effect does nothing. It's a booster, right? So it might actually not be too bad to just kind of boost his shit. Does that also give you like a shield or something? Hold on, I could probably test it, right? I legitimately just need to see the skills on this guy. But I think we're gonna leave it there. I think he might be decent. Again, the problem I have with fucking characters like this is that, like, they're just kind of there to just power creep like the rest of that shit, and I understand. But they've actually been releasing them a little bit too fast on Brave Battles. And the problem is, I think he's gonna get power creep, right? So, so this gives him a barrier, right? So that's kind of the main thing. So it gives him a boost barrier. However, none of them can boost anything. So this does kind of fucking nothing. That's crazy. So his ultimate is a booster as well. Protected. It's also a shield. Is that an immortality thing or what is that? What the fuck is that? What does it do? Hold on. What the fuck does that do? Because maybe you might just want to build them up with like a gauge builder then. What does his ultimate do? Or his effect actually. Let me hold on. Okay, Jugram attacks causing immense damage and granting himself an automatic revival. Okay, so he rests himself if he dies. What the fuck is the point of last-ditch survival? So this is the type of shit that I think is kinda bullshit. Okay. So last-ditch survival is ignored because this is an ultimate. Right? It's a special. Attacks causing immense damage. This is worthless, because your SP is dog shit. What is the most insane part is he grants himself an automatic revival. So, okay. So his ultimate isn't dog shit in PvP. Which is not a good thing, mind you. That is not a good thing, actually. What is... Deals immense damage, extracts spiritual pressure, beats first strikes enemies. I think compared to everybody else's, if you literally get an extra chance, the new mechanic is gonna be, hey, I literally give myself an extra life. Okay, so that's kind of dog shit. Okay, so I can see why he's like got booted off. Uryu's still kind of king, but he's a very, very good like close second. Like if I think Uryu might just get dropped off because he doesn't have as much utility, but he just does a lot of damage. Period. I couldn't tell you. I actually couldn't tell you. I think Uryu just kind of feels like he's lackluster, which is kind of insane to say. Because a lot of everybody else has ailment plus afflictions. He does not have that. You know what they don't have, actually? Most of the newer characters don't have any resistances to that shit. But... No, actually, she does not actually have an afflicted, like, ailment resistance to anything. What the fuck? Dude, I just noticed. What? No, okay, she does. Okay. Paralyzed rest by 200%. Who even does paralysis? Is this Mila Rose? No, she does drain. Yeah, she does drain. That was our weakness is what it does. Do you do? No, you do nothing. No ailments. You're kind of dog shit. Some of the ailment plus people are just not doing anything. So these are just kind of good nat. I think the next step is just. Do you have anything? No, you're a booster. You're kind of in like the same place that Ashen's doing, so you pair up really well with Oreo. The problem is like I don't know if your effects really matter when most of the cast is blocking boosts and debuffs. Cause you block them too, right? Yeah, she blocks. Oh, mine and okay. So her shit's actually worse than everybody else's because her shit is actually just based on heart and mind, right? So her shit is gonna get kicked off because she only blocks specific. Typing things. The problem is that her shit works against him still. That's why I'm not convinced yet, right? Now he's probably gonna be just good, but like, I don't know if I want it to be so like black and white that like he's clearly gonna be better. Jugram kind of has needed to come back in like a way or another at some point, but I think more than anything, like, the top 5 just have been kind of changing here and there. The fact that he's worse than she is insane to me, in all honesty. I just summoned on her, which I find kind of annoying. Because, again, they kind of came up with him kind of quickly. These two fell off so goddamn hard. And you guys had the fucking worst, like, downscale thing I've ever seen. You're just a Link. You're a good Link. You can still be used as a Link even later down the line, because I think green is like a really kind of hard to counter. Because if you make like a red thing, then these guys come back. But I don't know if I'm enjoying this. I really don't know. Now probably top tier teams are probably gonna be like, hey, we probably want meninas or not meninas, Bambietta. Wrong person that is released. It's Bambietta. Mila Rose, or not Mila Rose, Bambietta, Uryu, and then Jugram. The problem is that this kind of leaves it open for not him specifically, but just somebody else to come in and just kick their ass. So that's kind of the qualm I have with it, right? So once they release a really strong mind character, both of them are gonna fall off. That's kind of the problem, right? Once they release that, he's gonna fall off as hard as he did. That's kind of the qualm with it, right? And if they make him Because I don't think it's... Does he have... Is that... No, he doesn't have human. So, she's the only one that has human killer. So, if they release a strong mind human, what's gonna happen is that these guys are gonna fall off like a fucking... Like off the cliff. That's I think what's gonna happen next. If they want somebody to just hard counter the Quincy's again, it's gonna be it's gonna have to be, and this is gonna be probably the newer team. It's gonna be whatever meta mind plus Jugram, because he's kind of filling in this place that Ashen is doing, and then essentially the new whatchamacallit, the new. Not Quincy, the new Orihime. That's gonna be what's gonna happen. I can already tell. Like, right, the next step, and I just think I think it's a bad sign, right? Because I think they released some. I think they released a counter for, because they just released one of the banners. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was kind of expecting it, but to be kind of. I think he's good. I'm not saying he's not. I don't think he's gonna last. Is the problem? Like, genuinely, I don't think he's gonna last. Now, I don't think he fits the niche that's fucking Ikaku was trying to fit. But anywhere else, they might be cooking with something, but not the right thing. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I actually already did all of these. Okay, lovely. Alright. Well, thank you guys for joining me in this one. I will be uploading this as soon as I can, but I am kind of disappointed at the new banner. I'm not saying they're necessarily all bad. I think they're decent. Now, the problem is, in all honesty, because I kind of have, like, the mindset, like, okay, people have been saying, like, these are kind of bad. I checked them out, and I'm like, so, two of them kind of look like copies of each other, so not really any creativity there. The second thing, I heard, like, the animations are kind of bad. I might check them out later this week, but I mean, Jugram's strong. He'll be strong for a while, and I mean, me personally, as someone for waifus, what ends up happening with me, that's why I kind of have like those guys. Unless it's like for me, really hype characters. Like I was waiting for Uryu, like PvP Uryu, like God, like the fact that he's still good, it's kind of like showcasing like that was a good quote unquote investment on it, right? So, that's that, but, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm kind of a little bit salty that they kind of came up with a new character like that. He's gonna fall off because Pierce Barrier is kind of a worthless ability. They probably just something else. And the problem is, again, they've kind of put themselves in like a spot where nobody does anything because of Pierce Barrier. Like, barriers are nice here and there, where, like, certain characters don't have it, period. Well, that's it. Like, it's a here and there kind of thing. It's not... they just released a new system that ignores all that shit, dude. Like, it's fucking pointless. It's so weird. Like, oh, you have parry, oh, you could have dodges. Dodges, if I wanted to kind of just make sure that these guys are just disgusting meta, read all affiliation dodges on every single one of them. Ignores dodge, period. I don't know if I'll put dodge on them as well, but I would probably put, not major heal, but major boost on some of their abilities from one of the Nat 3 things. Actually, I wouldn't do that one. Actually, I'd probably do like extra damage just on not low attack, just extra damage, period. With the proficiency, with the new proficiency system, right? So, we'd probably do. All right, we check that out right here, right? So we'd probably do rolls. We're gonna show this, and I'm just gonna show you a couple things, right? So you could probably go with the standard defense attack kind of thing, and have that at golden for both. That's probably decent. Full stamina. This is worthless. Bruiser or berserker are options, I think. Increased stamina. No, some of them have resistances. Low stamina damage boost. So this one, if you can double it up, I don't think you can stack it twice. You might be able to. If you can do that, I would probably just get 3 of these. Now, I would like to see, actually, because Um... The exact same provision cannot be rolled on multiple slots simultaneously. Proficiencies with non-stackable such points will be excluded from the roll pool if the character already possesses that same skill inherently. Through soul trace and or innate abilities, right? Okay, so... yeah, personally, I think what I'd probably recommend is half stamina only, low stamina damage boost, and probably... you could probably see if you don't have Pierce Barrier or anything, you could probably use that one, or maybe get like a read all affiliation dodges. Is probably what I recommend. Why would you put that one on? So your character is basically immune to having dodges being affected by it. That's the main thing. You could probably also put booster on that one as well. But yeah, I don't think Jugram has prevent brave battle healing actually. Does he? Yeah, see, little oversights like that make him kind of like certain characters kind of like worse. Prevent brave battle healing. Does he have it? Does he have it? He fucking does not. Fuck, I'm telling you, man. That's some dumbass shit, dude. He doesn't have prevent brave battle healing. So, you can, if you're fighting against him, one of the fucking greatest counters is if you put him against another Jugram, put major heal on it. Actually, that's another fucking bullshit mechanic. If you want to talk about bullshit, so he can pierce his own barrier. That's cool. That doesn't fucking mean anything. This is whatever. The fact that you can technically put major heal on another Jugram and just kind of face tank it is kind of insane. Now, it's not going to work for everybody, but I'm telling you, there's like always loopholes here and there. Like they have too many fucking passives on that shit, dude. Now you have a couple options now at that point, since you now notice that issue, right? So you can either put dodge on his shit, or you can put read all affiliation dodges, and you can have somebody else take care of that problem, right? Now you could also put just Jugram versus Jugram, and then just kind of have like, oh, okay, just major heal. He can't really kill me. And then just have like literally him on like stall duty, right? Have a fucking teammate on just stall. That would be really disgusting. And you could probably get away with it with Mila Rose, actually. Now, it's not the best option, but it's a better option. I'd probably put major heal, dodge on her other stuff, like as high as I can, and then defense. Now, once that kind of goes around about, it's gonna be like a fucking shit show, I think. Like, man. Like they give you like a couple of options. I don't even know if prevent brave battle healing is in the thing specifically, right? Hold on. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's in here. Hold on. Yeah, it is, right? So you have like your damage lowered, right? So you can use one of these ones. So just off rib, you can use that one. I think she has prevent brave battle healing herself, actually. She does not either. What? Why? Dude, there's so much damn bullshit here and there, dude. I didn't even realize she doesn't have that either. What the hell? It's not a boost. I guess it might. I don't know if it's considered. It's a heal. I don't know if it's considered a different thing or not. That's so stupid, actually. Does Miller Rose have prevent battle healing? Because genuinely, if that's... Because I don't... Does he have it? Oh my fucking god, he doesn't either. Oh my god. You're lying. Don't lie to me. Oh my fucking god, dude. Dude, I'm gonna make an annoying fucking team, actually. Because nobody has it. Genuinely, nobody has it. You gotta be shitting me. I think he does. I think he does, right? Yeah, he does. Y'all listen up. I think the new meta is gonna be prevent very battle healing on like the extra stat, but have major heal on everybody, and have like every other thing, right? Somebody in your team has to have prevent brave battle healing though. Like just has to have it. That or you just have like 3 people, just everybody on major heal, so nobody dies. Straight up, nobody dies. Like unless you get one tapped at that point, but you can just kind of build them around like a little bit defense. It literally just becomes a stall match, right? Oh yeah, that's gonna be disgusting actually. Like, actually, genuinely. Okay, so I think it's gonna be like insane to kind of check out how that works out. But I think she's like 80% less damage. Thinking, yeah, she's tanky as shit. And no, honestly, I think at this point I just have like a lot of dupes on everybody that like actually matters. So that's kind of interesting, but. I think we're gonna leave it there. Thank you guys for joining me in this one. Hopefully I give you some ideas for PvP, because that is such... Dude, I know you can put prevent very battle healing, but are you gonna really do that over dodge or something? Like, at that point just have dodge, but then you do that, and then, like, you have somebody with real affiliation that. I think the best case scenario is probably put, major heal on everybody. Because that way you're literally just everybody's healing, right? So major heal on everybody. Reaffiliation dodges. So you don't have to deal with dodge, right? And then... Because I don't think that's counts... I don't think that gets counted as a boost, right? Boost and debuffs. I don't think that gets counted as a boost. So, I hope it doesn't. We might need testing, but I'm not 100% sure. Does it... A boost... A boost would be something like Jugram shit, right? That's what a boost is, like an effect, not a healing, unless... Maybe it does? I'm not sure. Again, we'll have to test it, but... If it does block that, that's one thing, but... We'll have to figure it out from there. I'm not sure if it's just prevent battle healing, if that's affected by that as well, but... We'll have to test it out. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Have a good one, stay solid. Have a wonderful Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a good one, stay solid, and bye-bye.